you gonna be doing?
Some Elite Dangerous.
Okay.
Hey, folks, welcome back. It is Monday already. The week begins. I am going to load into Elite Dangerous for a little bit and take care of some errands that need to be done in the game. I need to pay a fine, and I need to go buy an Anaconda. But first, we need to up the volume because I can't hear a damn thing. I had the audio download the other day because I couldn't hear anything. Let's put the music up a little.
Oh, my cabbages!
I know, right? I took forever. Today I spent a considerable amount of time testing OBS.
Again, with the questions.
I ran OBS for about 7 hours today, streaming the kitty cam on a torture test, and it did not reboot once. So I don't know what the hell. What am I in? Am I in a Python? A Cobra? I'm in a Python. Alright, let's grab a DBX. Hey, Young, how you doing? You doing alright tonight? How's school going? I hope it's going well. If we get enough people, we can play some Among Us, but we're going to need at least 4 people to do that. And 4 would be the very minimum. Yes, I have actually, Young. I have searched for the masks and the helmets. Skins. I've looked for the Hill Horror masks. My primary account has found the original one with the orange lights around the mouth, the cheeks, and the Vandul. My alternate account has found the one with the green lights. 20 pages of literature. What are you reading, Young? Kind of curious what you're reading. Okay, so we need to find a place. Well, actually, we have a fine to pay, so let's pay the fine first. How come I can't? This says I have no outstanding fines. That makes 0 sense.
Well, it depends on the system you're in.
Oh, shit. Fair point. Isn't there somewhere you can go on your account that tells you what you get? An anthology of African American literature. That actually sounds interesting. What have you learned so far? LHS 223. Damn it.
I don't know a ton about it, but I know, some fines, they don't show up unless you're in systems that, are friends of theirs or whatnot, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, well, I know it was in the Wolf system.
It drove me crazy one day because I was trying to do a mission and they didn't like me.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck?
And I couldn't. And it took me forever to figure out where I could pay the damn fine. But there's some stations that you can pay the fines for any systems.
Like an interstellar thingy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
all right.
they'll let you pay fines for
We're in LHS
anybody.
223. We're in LHS 223.
And from what I gathered, if you don't know where the fine is, that's the better way to do it. It's just to go to one that lets you pay all of them.
Gotcha. I click is a button, you do the thing. That's how this works. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
We still do things today in my culture that were done in Africa. Oh, really? Like what? I find culture and there's an ology that deals with the way that humans developed. Anthropology? Is that the one? I forget what it is, but there's an ology, there's a science about the study how humans have evolved. And that fascinates me very, very much. Has facilities. Interstellar factors. Ha ha ha. LHS 223. Let's find a station nearby. Okay. So it looks like Conrad Holdings, medium-sized hangars, or medium-sized pads, in G8932. Pouring out one's drink for spirits whose souls have not crossed over. Cool. Have not crossed over? Oh. Okay. Terrestrially bound. Meaning they haven't crossed over to the afterlife. I guess what we would call ghosts. The feeling of double consciousness of a bicultural identification. So I want to go to Conrad Holdings in G8932. That's where we want to go. So let's go to G8932. Yeah, terrestrially bound. Okay, that makes sense. I know it's an old European tradition to pour out drinks in honor of those who have passed over. I know that. It's a way of honoring the dead. Mm-hmm. Very cool, sir. Very, very cool. I don't need exploration data. I just need to get here. Cool. I want to say George Washington Carver. Oh, he didn't pull any punches, huh?
You have liftoff.
I know. I want to say it was George Washington Carver. Invented a lot of stuff. Smart dude. Really, really smart dude.
Did he do something with peanuts?
Yes, a lot of stuff with peanuts. A whole lot of stuff with peanuts. Peanut butter was invented so people with bad teeth or no teeth could get the protein they needed because they had a hard time processing meat.
Speed restrictions have been lifted. Flight control signing off.
Hello.
Hey, there you are.
Hola.
Easier to have a conversation this way.
Yeah, so much easier. Last thing I heard you say was George Washington Carver invented a lot of stuff.
Yes, smart dude. Very, very smart dude.
But, so remember that class I told you I was going to actually purposely fail because I just did not want to do the schoolwork, like it was just too much?
I don't remember you saying you were going to purposely fail, but I remember you talking about class.
Oh, yeah, that's the class I'm currently working on. The teacher said, any assignments that are not done by the 30th, you get no credit for. But if you decide to do the work, I will count the work for credit until the 30th. So here I am shoveling through this mess of reading.
Gotcha.
What are you doing on here? Get your ass
Right.
to work, boy.
Yeah, man, with the puck.
I just
Slacking.
I just spent the entire day reading.
Jesus, slacking. Oh my god.
Now you got all night.
Yeah, okay.
What would George Washington Carver say? Come on.
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
this
right?
point, I'm not
Don't
even
be a-
worried about George Washington Carver because, oh man, and the way this
You,
guy, the way
you
that
didn't invent peanut butter by sleeping all the time.
Right? Fucking slackers.
so Gustavo Vargas,
Okay.
that's his given name. Um,
Okay.
but he essentially was an eloquented um English African who wrote an autobiography, and in that autobiography, he used his credibility
Elite Dangerous.
from being African and as well as his eloquency to pull in his readers
Mm-hmm.
of like giving them insight on his treatment. Because a lot of the time when autobiographies were written, they
Mm-hmm.
were either edited or they were made to seem like they were what's the word I want to use? They were made to seem like the slaver was so much so like they were this great person or they were this huge bet, like they would only take one side.
Mm-hmm.
The way this person did it, and I'm still reading um a lot of it. I've gotten a chunk of it down. Um but the way he did it was he did it in a way to relate to the person. Like
Mm-hmm.
when he describes his homeland, he describes his homeland as simple but beautiful.
Okay.
And then when he describes and that kind of pulls you into like the simplicities of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then he goes on to describe the journey and the voyage and how like the slavers were savages and the just these like there's one excerpt that I took where there was a time where the slavers were catching fish and I actually did the math from West Africa to Barbados is at least 13 days by ship, at least.
Okay.
These folks haven't eaten anything. They had extra.
Mm-hmm.
When they had their fill, they had eaten, and then whatever was left, they threw overboard. Now, on the contrary, on the African side of slavery, slaves are African slaves in Africa are treated the same as everybody else. The only difference is you don't eat with everybody else. You are separated by your status. Like everybody knows that person is a slave and
Okay.
that's it. Like they don't eat they don't eat with the so-called freeborn. But they have the same lodging, they have the same clothes, they have the same workload, they have the same food. They're a part of the community. So it's a different way of thought. And what I'm learning so far, what I've gained so far is just the reason why Africans like became slaves was because of the eligibility of slavery. On the European side, the eligibility was different than the African side.
Okay.
So I'm sorry I went into that whole entire discourse.
It's I'm just curious as about the statement you said about eligibility. I'm a little bit fuzzy. I'm not sure I understand. I want to make sure I understand you.
So the eligibility of slavery, when the Europeans were looking for slaves, they were looking for able-bodied, strong, nice back, like person that could work in the field. They didn't
Okay.
care who the person was. They didn't care about if the person had family. They didn't care if the person was good person, bad person, a child. They didn't care. Um, Whereas on the African side, the person that was a slave were people that were kidnappers, were like people that would normally in our day and age go to jail.
Like a criminal, you mean?
Yes, like a criminal.
Okay.
There was there was two options. They were either um brought as a slave or they were put to death. And death was all up in extreme. I think
Okay.
the I'm trying to choose my words carefully because I know you're streaming.
Yeah.
It starts with an R, 4-letter word.
Hello, bees.
Hey, Rush.
He's a New World
That
man.
and I believe killing are the two biggest things that would probably get you
Yeah.
ixnayed. Other than that,
Mm-hmm.
anything else is free game. Like if somebody was to steal a child
Mm-hmm.
and that person was caught, okay, cool. Now you're going to be brought to that family and work for that family as a slave.
As like a means of retribution, do you mean? Like a
Yes,
society,
restitution.
like a restitution, thank you.
Yes, it's a means of justice. You still have the same
Uh-huh.
treatment as everybody else,
Mm-hmm.
except you're not free.
Gotcha. Okay. I did not know that. I like learning new things. Where is this? Where's my shit? Come on. There's 13 more bodies here. Where the fuck are they?
Oh yeah, I was supposed to re-download Star Citizen.
Yeah, you're fired.
You're fired.
You fired. I started doing a little bit of studies about the Celts when I was younger. Because my family hails from Northern Europe. One north. Hey, Rush.
He's a New World man.
And I know that, well, I don't know. I've read that some of the Celts would do a lot of human sacrifice. And usually the ones that were sacrificed were the criminals. So if you were a criminal, then hello, you just got nominated to be a sacrifice to the local deities. Right? I'm related to a basketball team. Where's my damn money?
That's how I'm feeling about the hot dog, folks.
Right? But yeah, and there were some that were volunteers. But if you were a criminal, then hello, you just became you became a sacrifice. So I mean, if I have to pick between being sacrificed to a deity or being an indentured servant, I know which one I'm going to pick.
Why does that remind me of kind of reminds me of the movie El Dorado.
I haven't seen El Dorado, actually.
Or that was the Disney version. I think it's Arcapicalepto. It's with the Mayans.
I haven't seen that. I'll have to watch that.
It's a really good one. Oddly enough, it's in a completely different language. However, you really don't need it's pretty much action. You really don't need there's a few subtitles and that's about it. You really don't need
Apocalypto?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
I've seen it on Netflix and such. I didn't know what it was about.
Basically a bunch of native hunters who then got captured by a rival tribe, but their entire village got just decimated. The mother, who was pregnant, and the son were hidden in a well, and the father's literally trying to make his way back to them.
Oh, wow.
And then by the end of the movie, the Spaniards come, but they see the Spaniards from far off. So it's like, who are those weird people?
Thanks, Rush.
Sounds like the bad guy in a superhero movie, don't it?
It does, actually.
Apocalypto.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like a name of a villain.
I mean,
Apocalypto Magneto try to take over the world. But yeah. Where is my planetary bodies? I need my planetary bodies. Maybe it's behind the star. Because, I mean, there's 7 more that I can't see here. With Samaro and tequila. Right? Rush, how the hell are you doing, buddy? Well, shit. I don't know where it is, folks. I'm looking for stuff that I haven't...
Oh yeah, how do you do a keep alive script? Like, is it something simple to do? Is it like, do you
Yeah,
have
it can be.
A super simple macro.
Yep. The
What's
one
a
a macro is basically a pre-programmed set of mouse clicks or keyboard punches. There.
Move left, wait 5 seconds. Move right, wait 5 seconds. Repeat.
I've got one for Star Citizen in voice attack. And all that it basically does is well, like Ron says, instead of, move left or move right, it just hits 0.
Because I thought about like using Star Citizen as a backdrop when I'm like studying.
You mean like the music or?
No, not the music. The actual landscape. Like go fly to Microtech and just camp out, pretty much.
What I would suggest is instead of having the game running and making your system just chug a lug, try to make it go, is maybe record a video. Yep, and play the ambient music. Exactly right, Rush. If you find a scene you like, if you're running an NVIDIA graphics card, then you can use NVIDIA Experience to record it. And then you could just have a loop, a video loop that plays on a... You save the MP4, go into VLC, and tell it to play that video, but loop it.
Is there a file limit or not a file limit, but is there a size of like, oh, you can't have an hour-long video or a 2-hour-long video?
You can go as long as you want, as long as you got the hard drive space. But what I would recommend is you find a scene that's that you like and you let it loop. Like, for an example, if you wanted to go to Microtech, park your ship in a nice grassy field, then set your camera position to the scene you want, record, give it like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and stop recording. Unless something happens on that scene, like a ship flies in frame or out of frame, you're probably going to be fine, because most of the vegetation, most of the stuff in there has a cycle somewhere between 30 seconds and 3 minutes, I've noticed. Like if you go to Orson and stand in front of the trees there in the garden center near the Crusader storeroom, if you record 3 minutes of video, you'll get a loop. As long as you don't get one of those barges flying up in the scene, you're good with a 3-minute loop. And I've got some of that I can send you. Or you just tell me what you want, and I'll go record it for you and send it to you. Edit it up, put it in a thing, and you can. With VLC, there's an option in the VLC player to loop the media file, and that's what I did for a while as like a prelude screen or a backdrop for my stream. Is I would have a video that was set to loop over and over and over. There was a while there where my starting soon screen was a saber flying over one of the moons, and that was just a 60-second loop.
Do you think they're ever gonna make Port Olisar a debunked station?
I think it has too much sentimental value in the game. I think what will my own input, I haven't heard anything, I'm just guessing, pulling shit out of my ass here. But I think eventually they'll have to rework it and bring it up to the current specs with the medical facilities and the cargo deck, because the other geosynchronous stations like Tresler, Everest Harbor, Bikini Point, those all have cargo decks. And one of the reasons for that is your larger cargo ships can't effectively make planetfall and take off again fully loaded. So, like, a Hull C can't fly down to Area 18 fully loaded and take off again fully loaded. It would be a one-way trip for that Hull C. If they were empty, then they could technically take off and get back into orbit again, but it would take a lot of energy. So your cargo decks, I feel, are going to come into play with the larger ships, like your Hull C, your Hull D, if we even see a Hull E anytime soon. And that would be like if someone was running a cargo run from, say, Nix to Stanton. Say they're buying something at Levski and Nix, and they're flying it out to Area 18 to sell it. They would dock with Everest, or not Everest Harbor, but Bikini Point, and Bikini Point would offload that, and the smaller ships would take it down to the planet's surface. So I think eventually PO is going to have to be overhauled to follow that same spec. And I hope that when they do, they keep some of its current design, like the double wheels. I mean, if you look at Port Olisar, it looks like an arrow that shot through two donuts.
You know,
I mean, that's the best way to explain it I can think of.
I wish that just Port Olisar, like they can keep Port Olisar the way it is, in my opinion. I just wish that they could connect it's like literally 3 separate stations.
Yeah, well, from the rumors are, and I say rumors because I don't have sightings to say, go here, read this post. But the rumors were that when it got overhauled, they were going to connect the 4 arms. So instead of Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta being segregated arms, that they would be connected in some way. If I had to guess, I'd say with an elevator. Because we love our elevators. Request stocking.
Request
The
sent.
magic part of Star Citizen.
Right.
I honestly am interested. Well, I think everybody's interested in just not saying it, but like 3.18. Didn't hear
December.
anything about it's in Ivacati, but like haven't heard anything about the salvage or the actual cargo. And I'm just like
Mind if
itching
I
for
speak
it.
to you about
Jared talked about it. He showed the Vulture producing the cargo containers full of repair bits. But that was the cargo refactor was part of it. He said that the salvage requires the cargo refactor people. So in order for it to spit out the repair bits, they need the cargo refactor.
So we're gonna get cargo refactor before salvage.
As I understand it, they're both dropping in the same release.
I love that Star Citizen always brings us new things. At the same time, I'm just like, yay, we get something that's new and buggy.
Oh, shit. I know what the problem is. The problem is the fine's not on this ship. The fine is on the cutter. Fuckity fuck.
You gotta check your license plate, man. You gotta check your license plate.
Son of a bitch. I can't land the cutter here, so I'm gonna have to land the cutter somewhere else. Fuck me running.
I don't know if that's possible, dude. Also,
I wish I would have thought. I wish I would have thought about this. Rush, how are you doing, buddy? You doing all right? Do they have anything I can use on the carrier, like tritium, maybe, while I'm here? Ooh, they do have tritium. 393 tritiums. I can buy 4. I'm not even going to bother buying 4. There's no point. What's the point of buying 4? Yeah, I just been doing adulting things. Ooh. That sounds boring. We are halfway through the series The Watcher on Netflix, and I have to say, damn good series. I highly recommend checking it out. We watched a newer version of Invisible Man. Of course it did. Of course my destination would reset, because why would I want to keep my destination?
So, what buggy mess do you think we're gonna get with the cargo refactor?
I don't know. Honestly, I think it depends on how long it stays in Wave 1 testing. A good Norseman show, The Last Kingdom, is excellent. Yeah, I think Mrs. B and I have watched part of that. Yeah. That was good. We also enjoyed The Witcher. The Witcher's good too.
Adjust.
Yeah, Witcher was good. The Invisible Man was really good. The new version. It's got the same girl who plays in that show, Handmaid's Tale. It's got her in it. She does a damn good job too.
As you wish.
Lord of the Rings prequel. What'd you think of that, Rush? What'd you think of the Lord of the Rings prequel?
It's getting late. What? It's not 8:30.
It's 9:30.
It's 10:30. All right, it's past my bedtime. All right, gentlemen. Rush. I bid you all adieu.
Adieu, sir. Adieu. So far, it's good. Okay.
Someone take a drink for me if you can.
Maybe this weekend. We'll see. You have a good one, Nathan. Thanks for popping in, buddy. I appreciate you.
No problem. No problem.
Let me know what you want for a scene on Microtech or whatever, and I'll go record you a video, okay?
Alrighty.
All right. I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye. The second episode set up why the dwarf screwed up and why the Balrog happens. Oh, yeah. The dwarves dug too deep. They dug too deep, woke up the Balrog, and gave him a path out. I know, because Gandalf mentions that in the first one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Request stalking.
Requesting landing pad.
Access granted.
The dwarves overlooked the dwarves' spiritual tie to the rocks, or something else's spiritual tie to the rocks. The Life of a Dwarf sets this up, and oh boy, I know where. Let's check it out. We've only seen the first episode.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
New activities in Nitro Beta. Okay, well, that's great. Thank you, Discord. I'm glad you're pleased with yourself.
Right. There's a lot of these things I just would never really spend on.
Right. Lee Yanru. And I'm looking for one that sells the
So
Anaconda.
yeah, they have one of the main characters, the other elf that you recognize as Elrond from the Fellowship of the Ring, since it's a prequel, is going to see his friend, but there's some complications to why he and his best friend are not buddies at the moment. And his wife gets to meet him and just kind of tries to fix things. And you know how, like, when a wife sets the husband straight, it's kind of like that type of person as an NP, as a. And one of the things that she refers to is something that deals with how they understand where not to go. And obviously that was ignored, which is what leads to the fall of Moria.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, I know where this is going.
There we go.
Check
This is
out
the ship that
Moria.
has finds.
The Balrog and his entourage.
Oh, okay. I know whenever Gandalf and the company, as they called themselves, were going in, they mentioned...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
They mentioned
the dwarves and their own hubris, depending on which leader was it, is the one responsible for all that. Because they were ignoring their kind of like their what she kind of implies is there's a more spiritual relationship like a druid does for the dwarves, and the other guys, they for their power and avarice kind of ignore those realities, like when we see some things for science and our hubris, we decide a certain way of thinking. Lately, it's kind of an interesting lesson to kind of allegorize and go, oh, okay, I see where this is going.
Gotcha. All right. Rinse and repeat.
Preparing your back.
Yeah, I got to pay a fine, and I need to... I want to go pick up an Anaconda. I want to outfit it and name it after KoKoMo's. I never got around to doing that on the last Elite Dangerous stream. By the time I finished hauling all the cargo, I was done. I was like, I'm done.
So there isn't like a dealer where you can kind of pay the phone fines remotely and just say, okay, I'll just pay. Here's the money.
Yeah, I am.
Here's
I'm going.
candy.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to a system where I can buy an Anaconda that's Leon Rue power, so I get the discount, and also has an interstellar factor. I went into EDDB and said I want an interstellar factor, sell ships, Leon Rue, distance from LHS 223, and it gave me Lycha?
Scanning for information.
So that's where we're going to head and knock out 2 tasks at the same time. I don't want combat mode, thank you. So that's what we're going to do. Going to do our chores. How are the bees, Rush?
Good. I basically got to just put them into winter mode and just hope they survive till March.
Jump into next system.
Awesome. Good job, Ron. We will feed these little furballs some treaties. I don't
Be right back.
know.
I gotta check to see if all the cats are in.
Okay.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
All right, where's Bosch Station? Let's get the bot. There we go. Actually, let's just get it lined up on where we want to go, and we'll give the kitties treats. Okay, furballs. Where are you, fuzzy balls? Where's my fuzzy balls? Alright, there's 2 for Milky. Oh, sneaks. There we go. You want another one, Bootsy? There we go. Now we can get you on camera. Hey, Milky. Thanks, Ron.
Yep.
You guys still eating your foods? Okay, they're still eating their foods. When we're done, we'll take the kitty cam off. Looks like they're done. Alright, so I should be able to do both of these at the same station. Aww. When Mrs. B comes out, I'll tell her to give 3 treaties to... Hey, here's Majestic.
Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to get some to eat real quick.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I wonder how the mama dog's doing. Remember, she had puppies recently.
Yep. Saw the picture.
Mm-hmm. How's Piggins doing?
He's all right.
Good
Still
deal.
don't understand why they ain't muscadines out there anymore.
Poor Piggins. He's like, damn it, I just wanted some muscadine vines.
Makes me want to plant some more things out there that'll put off food for him, though, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Something that's pretty rugged, or, you know, something that's... I wonder if he would eat okra.
Well, see, the problem we've had in the past is anything I plant,
Mm-hmm.
the deer come and eat.
Oh. Is that still happening even with the pig there in the yard?
Well, I don't know. I hadn't got anything growing out there now.
Okay, I was gonna say you could do like strawberries or something. Piggy would love strawberries.
But I mean, muscadines, we've got muscadines all over our property, so,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but
Wait for oncoming traffic. Restrict your
we have a 6-foot-tall fence.
Request docking.
Well,
Request complete.
things would still come eat our tomatoes.
Right?
So,
Position authorized. Set out on landing pad 3-2. Automated docking approved.
damn it.
So yeah, I tuned in, or I had that test stream running today. I logged into the management console for the stream. There were 3 people staring at a picture of a cat, or a video of a cat sleeping on a cat bed.
I tuned in for a little while.
Oh, did you? Cool.
Yeah.
So you're one of the 3 people then. I was like, who the hell is watching a cat sleep? I'm like, I guess that's what you want to watch.
When I was watching, it was going through, it was rotating through, doing all kinds of different things.
The messages on the bottom of the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you may have caught me while I was messing with something. First, I had it running just the video feed, and then I started layering more and more stuff on it to try and make it crash. I couldn't make it crash. I did go into OBS, and I told it not to use hardware decoding for any of the sources, just in case there's a bug with the hardware decoder right now. All right, so we need to do interstellar contact first. Yay! $100. I came all this way out here to pay $100. 100 credit, fine. Ah, you suck.
You remember that time I got that fine that was like 160 million credits?
Yeah, it just kept stacking. What the
And
hell?
I had no idea what it was. I was like, what the hell? Really?
Mm-hmm. Viper Mark IV, huh? Cobra Mark III has a maneuverability of 5. The Viper has maneuverability of 4. The Hauler's 4. The Sidewinder has a maneuverability of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Holy cow, look at you go.
Sorry, they're limpid.
A Diamondback has a maneuverability of 5. Wow. A little Sidewinder, go, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Store current ship, please. We are not selling our cutter to get a ship.
An engineered Sidewinder's fun as hell.
Oh, I bet.
Not useful for much, but it's extremely fun.
Yeah. More like a sleeper kind of ship, right? Like the people who take the cars that don't look like they'll move fast and like, surprise!
Oh yeah, them little things. They will fly.
I do not remember what modules I have, but I do know I need to get a frameshift booster. So we're going to have to see if we can find a frameshift booster somewhere. Let's start with the cores. Power plant.
What?
Really? Oof, that sucks. Thrusters. We can go with 7B thrusters. That's the best they've got here. Brain shift drive? Tell me you got something better than this. They don't have shit here. A 5D. Do you have a power distributor? Tell me you've got a nice power distributor. Tell me you've got an awesome power distributor. You do not have an awesome power distributor. You suck. Sensors? Nothing. You got sheet. You've got absolute sheet. Oh, look at that. They give you a set of pulse lasers. How awesome. Beam.
No! We suck again!
Right, Rush?
I didn't hear it in the stream. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I would have. I just had it muted because I'm on Discord.
You fired. If I get that PreSonus audio USB mixer, rack mount mixer, I'll be able to route it so that whenever a sound effect plays in stream,
Go to Discord too if you want.
Yeah,
that's kind of nice.
Yeah, I can do that. It'll just it'll be some work.
I'm loading up the No Man's Sky to see all the new changes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they've made it worthwhile to find ships again because it's like they put these percentages of like up to 120% in these certain ships, but it's not
Mhm.
guaranteed that every ship gets it. So it's more, you got to catch the good ones now again. So it's kind of like it's in the hunt.
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Okay, they redesigned kind of the slots, and some of
Mhm.
these ships out in the wild, some are
Mhm.
rarer than others because they have really good engines, you know. So or a slot to modify your engine performance. So
Mhm.
if you're fortunate to find those, they're better than just even a regular S class ship because you can upgrade it to an S class ship. And so older S class ships might be technically outdated if you found one of these and carried it out, you know. So it's
Oh,
it's just complicated.
gotcha. Mhm.
Kitty's taking a nap so quick from retreat, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, she's been sleeping most of the day actually.
Has she been just under the weather a little bit?
Her nose was dry the other day.
Oh, so she's not feeling so good.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's not feeling 100%, I don't think. Okay. So now, do you guys have any super duper awesome shield generators? You got a 6C. I don't see a 6A anywhere. So I'll have to find a shield generator. And I believe you can put a fighter in the Anaconda, can't you?
I think so.
You can. I'm not sure you really need to though. I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well just use a crate, the one that can carry it.
That's the opposite direction of the way I would go, but
Well, I mean, I don't know. It just seems like that you can get more performance out of that Anaconda without having the fighter. That's all.
I was just thinking more along the lines if I was putting fighters in it to cover my 6 and all, I'd step up to the Corvette.
Yeah, I need to get a Corvette, actually.
Well, yeah, you put enough engines on a brick that'll tear everything apart. Yeah. In PvE, yeah, it's everything. However, it seems like players tend to exploit its weaknesses really well, which is just I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't. I mean, you could put a fighter on the Anaconda, but I think you get better performance. Is all as I mean.
Well, this one's going to be my cargo hauler for now, because I've got a mining Conda. The intent of this one is to be my cargo hauler, so I keep stripping one of them down to make it a cargo
And
hauler.
Claire's pretty good at if you even want to beef it up a little bit. Claire's
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of good experience with the Conda, since that's pretty much I think that's the only thing she likes to fly anyway. I think she's got like 9 to 12 anacondas for different roles.
I don't know. I'm torn about that. I mean, that would be the simple thing, but I kind of like having some different ships instead of flying the same thing all the time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even to my own detriment, you know? Sometimes I'll use a ship that's, well, it's not quite as good, but it's something different.
Mm-hmm.
Tired of looking at the same damn cockpit.
Well, I just remember never use a vulture even with a scoop and proper fuel on it, because it does not have space legs. It's great at what it does, but not for traveling.
The vulture is
You better
awesome
have your carrier with you, then you
if
can
you
have
have
it
a
armed to
carrier.
bear. Yeah, if you have a carrier, you're fine, because you can arm those things to bear and they're cheap. But if you have to actually move them, like I did a mistake, oh boy.
Yep, they have no
And
jump
that was
range at
properly
all.
fitted. Oh, I got stuck, and I was like, why did I do that?
Yep, I've been there.
Yeah,
You're all excited when you get it all kitted out, and you're like, yeah, and then you're like, oh shit, there's nowhere within my jump range that has gas.
right. And
Oh,
you get that sound, fail song. It's like, oh. I think that's the only time I've ever been like caught not having enough gas to get somewhere.
Well, I think when I went out and bought mine, wherever I bought it from, um, was it? Or no, when I went out and bought it, and then I went and got upgrades, and then after I got the upgrades, there was nowhere within range that had fuel, and I was like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
I had to jump my carrier out there just to get the damn thing out of there.
mm,
But it was a learning lesson.
It's almost you spend as much on the fuel to get it pick it back up as the whole of the vulture in itself with the trip, right?
Well, the thing is though, is after I know that, it really doesn't bother me, you know?
hmm
I
True.
mean, you don't take a fighter plane and say, all right, we're going to take off from here and fly all the way around the world to use
No,
this plane in
no,
combat. No,
no.
you got to
not
get it
that shit.
there,
Yeah.
you know?
But it does what it does really well. It just
Oh yeah,
no space
it's
legs.
it's huge fun. It's more like dogfight,
Mhm.
than the bigger
hmm
ships.
But it punches ahead of its class is what I thought it was great, because doesn't it like have three large slots on it, something like that,
I don't
for a
remember
ship
off the
that
top of my head.
small to have
I
three
have no
larges on
memory,
it
but
punches.
it is a load of fun.
Yeah, it gives you a good haymaker when it finally hits you.
I have a size 3. Hmm. Shield cell banks. Size 4. I have a size 7E frameshift drive. There's a 7D distributor.
I think when
6C.
you deploy a limpet, it should automatically open your cargo scoop.
Well, it does, but then it closes it right back.
I know it, and
That's like, yeah.
why don't they
You'd be
leave the
smart
door
enough that
open?
the limpet knows to open the door to get the whatever in when it needs
Yeah.
to come back with something, and just you don't
Yeah.
really have to deal with it other than when you need to leave an area or whatever.
All right, so core internals. We need a 8A power plant. You know what? We're going to do it like this. Grab
Even
this
the
guy
cats
right
are
here.
stubborn enough to know how to open the door so they get the cat food. I mean, gee, come on, limpets.
Why is this going away when I... Graphics. Display. Oh, that's why. Yes, I'm sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we can do this. Okay. So now we need a station that sells 8A power plant, a 7A thruster, if we can find a 6A frameshift drive, that would be awesome.
Don't forget your Guardian technology, or are they having the Thargoids wipe out anything that has anything of
Not
Guardian on them right now?
Not that I'm aware of. Shield booster, Guardian FSD booster. They go as high as 5, so let's go to 5. Oop, that killed it. The 5A Guardian frameshift booster killed it. Okay, so we can find stations that have the power plant, the thrusters, and the frameshift drive. Let's look for the power distributor. So 8A power distributor. We're still good. We can still find those. Sensors. Let's start with that for now. And we'll go to Gertrude Walker Ring. That's where we're going to go to get some of this stuff. Is there anything else I need? Yes, but we'll have to go somewhere else to find that next. Let's see if they have the sensors. 8A sensors, just for grinsies and giggles. Yep, Walker Ring Gertrude still has it. Good deal. Alright, looks like we're going to Gertrude.
You're in the Leon Ruse system, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's one there that sells like every friggin' thing. Ah, shit. I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, I'm using eddb.io, and it's putting in this... Mm-hmm.
Maybe not the Guardian stuff, but there's a system there that had like just about friggin' everything else.
Gertrude's got Walker Ring, and they've got the power plant, the thrusters, the frameshift drive, the distributor, and the sensors. I don't really have to have the 8A sensors. I mean, 8D sensors would be nice. That'd be lighter. But yeah, you're right. There was a system that had, you know, like if it didn't have it, then the other system, you know, then the other station did, and I think it may be Diagondry.
Yeah, there's a system there that's got 2 or 3 stations, and between the 2 or 3 stations, they have like every friggin' thing.
I think it's
I can't
Diagondry.
remember what it is.
I want to say it's Diagondry with Ray Gateway, because that really sounds familiar. Let's hit Diagondry. Ray Gateway and Diagondry. It's only 114 light years away. Well, I don't know what our jump range is going to be right now on this thing.
Ray Gateway's got a material trader.
Does it?
Yeah, that's why I know Ray Gateway.
Okay. Our jump range is, wow, 9 light years. Yeah, every little bit helps.
Yeah, Ray Gateway's got, what is it, a data material trader?
Okay.
It's a little bit of time there.
So let's set our course for Gertrude first so we can get what we need. Then we can go over to Ray Gateway and check out the rest of it. 9 light years to go 112, or 9 light year jump range to go 112. That's going to be a fair bit. Gertrude's only going to be about 5 jumps.
But there was a system there that had like just about all the ships, you know, and I mean, everything in that one system. Ah.
Can I not scoop? Oh my god. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps after a scoop. This is going to be interesting. Let's make sure we've got our fuel scoop here. We do. Good. Awesome. Okay. That's going to be 2, 2, 2. Onward we go. As long as there are places that I can purchase fuel, I'll be fine. Because I can scoop until I get 6 jumps away.
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Would you like me to clear the area and prepare for jump?
Power to shields.
Powering shields.
Get clear and jump.
Maximum thrust. Powering engines. Distancing now. Stand by. The FSD is charged and ready. Stand by.
I thought I had more of what I needed in the carrier, but apparently not.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Safe travels, Commander.
Safe. Ha! So you still doing the engineering thing then, Ron, with the high energy or high grade emissions you said?
Yep.
Key systems are at optimal levels, readying for exit. Now.
Yep.
Scanning now.
I ain't too awful far from you, I think.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I'm headed over to Gertrude.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Hey, Kevin, how are you doing? You doing all right? Thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate it. Doing some errands in Elite Dangerous.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, executing now.
Gonna have to change the fire group. She's bitching about the improper
Scan complete.
flight mode. You doing all right tonight, Kevin?
Fuel scooping complete.
Yes. The latest blurb to come across from the community team is that IAE patch will be 3.17.4. And that 3.18 will come out in December with the winter release. That's the latest that they have stated. I think we would be doing well to see 3.18 in December. And the reason I say that is there's a lot in that release. There's a whole lot going on in there. You know, it's got cargo refactor and salvage and Gen 12 renderer. Tier 0 Gen 12, by the way. It's morning there. Oh, okay. So you're across the international date line then. Because it's 10 p.m. my time. So you're, what, about 7 or 8 hours ahead of me? Honestly, Kevin, I don't think anyone's really surprised to hear that 3.18 will get pushed to December. I believe it, Ron, wasn't it you that said we'd be lucky to have it by New Year's?
Yep.
So,
Well, remember, it wasn't that long ago that they said they were going to quit doing small patches frequently and do bigger patches infrequently. And I believe somebody said quarterly, and quarterly would be December. And guess when they're saying we're getting it now? December. So I'm not surprised.
wow, 13 hours ahead of us. Ooh.
And besides, game companies always like to put stuff out in December. That's money time.
Yep. I'm wondering when they'll start doing ship sells on the RSI mid-tier mining ship. You know they're going to be eager to get that out there. Wonder if that's going to be Invictus
I'm
of next year.
To see what size it actually is, you know?
Yeah, he said big enough to carry a rock. So I'm thinking about the size of a Connie.
But how much mining material does it hold?
Completing system scan.
Yeah, I mean, if it's bigger than a mold, it needs to hold at least 120 SCU. And honestly, at that point, I really don't think you're going to be mining Quantanium in it. Will it come out in December? The new mining ship? No, it's just in we got an idea phase. That's not even in concept yet. They're just like, hey, we got an idea for a ship. I mean, before they can even do a concept drawing, they have to know what the manufacturer would be, and they just figured that out. So I think they'll probably have some concept drawings. They'll probably put it in the hand. You'll say, hey, we know the manufacturer is going to be RSI. So-and-so will get busy drawing it. Yeah, Kevin, there's always a lot of negative comments from the community, to be honest with you. And it seems to ebb and flow. You know, it's this cycle of comments, especially on Reddit. So I don't think too many people were surprised by the statement it was coming out in December, but I know a lot of people were disappointed. As I just don't want, I would rather see them wait till December and release it and have it be more stable than rush it in November and it be a train wreck. Nobody needs a train wreck. Salvaging, cargo, refactor, Gen 12, many important, but they are all talk. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
But I like the idea of less frequent patches, but more stuff being in them.
Agreed.
I mean, I like that.
Me too. Me too. Oh, there's a new release. What's in it? 2 things. Okay. There's a new release. What's in it? Oh my god. They caught so much shit for that. So much shit for that.
It's funny to me that, you know, the same people, oh, well, we should get a lot more patches, but yet those are the same people that are saying, well, why do they reset so often? Well, you know, if they did less frequent patches, then you'd get reset less frequently too.
True.
Right?
Yeah, honestly, Kevin, they did a,
Key systems are at optimal.
oh, was it 3.9 or 3.10 that came out over the holidays? I don't remember which one it
System
was.
Scan. Stand by. Gathering information.
They released it and then went on Christmas holidays, and it was rough. It was a really rough release. I don't know, the people. Honestly, what I've seen, you know, and I'm not an expert by any means. You know, I am a backer and a player just like anyone else. But I know that there are certain people who are never going to be happy with this project. They are never going to be happy with Star Citizen. It could come out tomorrow, fully finished, ready to go, not an error in it, and they would still not be happy. So you're going to get those who are never going to be pleased with it. You're never going to change their mind. There's no point even trying. And honestly, it isn't my place to change someone's opinion of the game. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I mean, they've got their reasons for their opinions, you know, so, and their opinion's valid. So my position is, it's not my job to convince someone to support the project or back it. I mean, if you want to, go for it. I think it's more important to be truthful about it. It's not in a polished state. It's not in a ready state. You can log in one day and not even be able to play. Can't get out of the have. Or you could log in one day and play for 4 hours and not have any issues. It really is a gamble. And I totally get that. And I know that there are people who, like, when they have their recreational time, they don't want to deal with that. And frankly, there are days that I get off work and I'm like, okay, I've got 2 hours I can stream tonight and play a game. Do I feel like dealing with Star Citizen? No. Then we're going to do something else. You know, and then there are days I'm like, I really miss Star Citizen. I want to see it, you know, then I play it. You bought the Vulture because I was looking forward to salvaging what's a long way off. Yep. Probably another 3 months, man. Honestly, I would say salvage. If it comes in December, then you'll be able to shoot lasers at ships and peel off their hull in a couple of months. We don't know how well that's going to work. It may work great. Then again, it may be a train wreck.
But I think you're a lot closer than some of us companies that bought DMEs.
Detected.
Or the Endeavor owners.
Yeah, I mean,
we know that's going to be one of the last ships.
Key systems are at optimum levels, readying for exit.
That's an optimistic backer there.
Comply.
The Endeavor owners are optimistic backers.
well, I mean, you gotta be honest with yourself. There's some ships that you know when you buy them that you're not going to be able to use them for quite a while, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And you know it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. The Reclaimer. That's one that's like, okay, right now, it's a slow-moving ship to go across a system. It can't dock anywhere but at Area 18, Lorville, Orison. Good luck getting out. New Babbage. Can't go anywhere else. You can't land it at PO. You can't refuel it at PO. You can park near it and EVA out into the station. But the backers knew that going in.
But generally, if you buy it that far out, you get a good price on it. So,
yes, I dare to say probably half to a third of what it will wind up.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I wasn't going to see my BMM for a long time, but I bought it for a fraction of the cost.
That's true. That's true.
And I'm still happy with that.
Yep. So, I don't know. I mean, we don't know. Yeah, Silver, that changed quite some time ago. You can no longer spawn a Reclaimer at PO. If the docking collars were the same type that's on the Hammerhead and the 890 Jump,
Readying for execution.
then you would be able to spawn it at any of the
Executing.
Lagrange stations or geosynchronous orbital stations. But since it doesn't have those docking collars like the Hammerhead has and the 890, you can't. You could hover, you could park just outside of it and EVA in, but you can't refuel it there. Now your Hammerheads and your 890s, they can request a docking and you do the whole docking arm thing. But when you do that, you've got to dock with the station and the arm comes out and then there. So, not yet. I don't think it's going to happen, but I hope that they do something to allow it to dock with the stations when they do the when they do the stripping lasers. I know that they've done something to the turrets so that the turrets can operate stripping beams. And I realize that changing the docking collar would mean they would have to do something with the fuselage of that ship. They'd have to do something in order to change the docking collar. I don't think that's going to happen in 3.18. But, I mean, if I had a wish for 3.18, that would be it. Could be, Silver. I haven't actually tried to refuel the Reclaimer. Now that you mention it, I've not tried to refuel the Reclaimer with the Starfarer yet. Maybe I should do that one of these nights. You know, spawn the Reclaimer, fly it up, and then spawn a Starfarer and try to dock and refuel it and see what we can do. I mean, if you could, then that would be nice, because one of the biggest problems with the Reclaimer is that it takes so much fuel to get out of Atmo and get off the planet's surface that by the time you get out there, you're looking at like 70 to 40% of your fuel left. So being able to refuel it mid-flight would really help. But one of the reasons...
Executing now.
Ooh, pretty. One of the reasons why I say I hope that they change the docking capabilities of that ship is because it's going to be hull stripping and producing these cargo boxes of salvage material, some kind of mystery salvage material, and you're supposed to be able to sell that. Now the Reclaimer has a decent sized cargo compartment, so if you took a Reclaimer out there and you started hull stripping with it and producing these salvage cubes, for lack of a better word, then in order to sell it, you'd have to fly the Reclaimer somewhere, get a ship to rendezvous with you, tractor beam all those cargo boxes into the elevator, the freight elevator, send it outside the ship, and tractor beam them into the target ship, and then fly that ship out to sell it. And that's a lot of extra work for a ship that people have backed for years waiting to use. Yeah, Silver, it's a great ship. It looks awesome. And it's romantic in a variety of ways. But right now, taking it out as a novelty, I have done claim jumpers in it once, and it was a blast. It was an absolute blast to do claim jumpers in that ship. Even though it was slow, we shredded prospectors and sentry guns. I mean, the remote turret operators, each remote turret operator has 3 sets of guns. And when I say sets of guns, I don't mean, oh, look, there's 2 Panther 337s. I mean, there's a lot of firepower. Oh, yeah, salvage is going to be money, Kevin. So you can take your Vulture out there, whole strip. You're basically mining the skin off of a ship. And you're converting that into a raw material that you can sell for profits. They have stated that we'll be able to whole strip recently destroyed ships. So, like,
Cartography has now been
if
updated.
Ron and I were out there dogfighting and he blew up my ship gets destroyed, it's going to leave a salvageable wreck for X number of minutes. We don't know how long. Someone nearby with a vulture could come out and hull strip that wreck and get salvage material from it. 318. So that's interesting. I just hope that they don't leave the reclaimer out in the cold. They have made an effort to put mining turrets on it so that it's usable. And they've showed people producing the salvage cubes and storing them in the cargo hold, but they haven't showed us people selling them out of there. Yes, it is. Evocati had a run, a test run. They gathered data from it and shut it down, and they're preparing for the next iteration. That's what we've heard on WikiLeaks and from Spectrum posts. So, they did a run, they gathered data, they're preparing builds for the next iteration of Evocati.
For exit. Scanning.
Hey, we're in Gertrude. I don't remember which station I was headed to here. 17 bodies. Ooh, look at us go. Okay. Probably Walker Ring, if I had to venture a guess. Let's take a look and see what we got. We are going to Walker Ring. What a good guess. No, Kevin. Well, the last Evocati test, I believe, was PES, yes. That's my understanding, but I'm not Evocati, so... Yeah, that was my understanding. It was a PES test only. I really think with the amount of anticipation that's been built up for the Vulture, had there been any Vulture flight tests, we would have seen a lot of video. There's a lot of Evocati backers that are just as eager to hull scrape ships as we are, or I am. Actually, there are leaks, Kevin. They all sign an NDA. They all agree to an NDA. Hey, Citizen 49er023 checking in. How are you doing? They sign an NDA, but there are those who leak information through pseudonyms or whatever. I don't have the inside track with Evocati to share with anyone, so. And I gotta be truthful with you. If I did have the inside track with Evocati, I'm not sure I would even share it, to be truthful with you. I wouldn't want to risk getting anyone in trouble who was Evocati. You know, I wouldn't want to put that kind of pressure or attention on anyone, so. I don't have the inside track, and right now I'm good with that. No dice, avocado! Oh, and I need to add a friend on Elite Dangerous here. I need to do that when I get to Walker Ring. I forgot to do that before I logged in tonight. How's it going, Ron? You doing okay?
Yeah.
You sound tired, buddy.
Just grinding, you know.
Yeah. How was the birthday celebration?
Well, my oldest daughter took my youngest daughter to do her baby shower registry.
Yeah.
By going to baby store, you know, like Baby Superstore and stuff like that, you know, to actually look at the stuff before they picked them online, you know?
Yeah.
And, well, as of like a couple hours ago, they wasn't home yet, so we didn't do anything for her birthday.
Holy shit, okay.
So I think Thursday we're going to grill out.
Cool.
So I think it's a matter of getting everybody together that she wanted there. So
Yeah, I mean, it's better to take your time and get everybody there that she wants there rather than rush it.
But you know, my oldest daughter's been gone for 9 days, so it's kind of been missing a lot of the baby stuff. So
Oh, yeah. And no one blames her for wanting to spend time with her sis.
for a matter of fact, my oldest daughter's not home yet. No. Ain't no telling.
No, Kevin. He's southeast. Southeast.
Well, I'm in the Western Hemisphere.
Well, yeah, that's true, I guess. Relative. Yeah,
I'm west of somebody.
he is west of the Atlantic Ocean and east of the Pacific Ocean. If that clarifies. Here in the States, southeast, yeah. Yeah, here in the States, we would say southeast. If I was to have a conversation with my aunt and my cousins and then immediately sit down in front of this microphone and speak to you, you would not recognize the accent. You'd be like, we've never heard that accent out of Pagan before. My aunt still lives in Georgia with a strong Georgia accent. So if I communicate with her for an extended period and then come on and speak in Discord, you would not recognize. Pretty much. Hawaii would be the only place that isn't. Oh no, wait. I guess. Let me think here. American territory. I'd have to really think about that one, Silver. Request docking.
Make way for oncoming traffic. Restrict your speed.
Fuck you. I'm a damn Duke, lady.
Assigned to landing pad 10.
You make way for
Better
me.
than that.
I'll transfer power to the shields.
Right? Peculiarities of datelines. Yes, please.
You're still only a Duke?
I'd have to check. I know I'm at least a Duke.
Well, the higher you get, the better the greeting they give you when
Landing
you're in
gear, Commander.
Yes, please.
a system
Lowering
of that
gear.
alignment.
I'd have to look.
I know I was somewhere a while ago and they would, oh boy, they was tripping over themselves. We're happy to have you with us, my grace. I'm like, what?
Imperial rep?
It might have been.
I get warmer greetings from the Imperial stations, but my rank is higher on the Imperial side than it is on the Fed. Ouch. Don't spill your water there, Pagan.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
Cowboys? No, the Cowboys are mainly in Texas. That would be the West.
West.
It would be the West. That's where the Cowboys are. All right, let's go to advanced maintenance. Well, no, I guess not. Nope, 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 nope. Is it under outfitting? I think it's under outfitting. Yeah, well, you see in Texas, there's still a lot of cattle. There's still a lot of cattle raised there and then transported and slaughtered. So cowboy was a term for someone who helped take care of and ensure the safe transport of the cows. It later came later became much more widely associated with someone in that part of the country in that time. But originally, the definition of a cowboy was a cattle hand. So you could have two people in the same geographical region, and one would be a cowboy and one might be a banker. So, just to put it in perspective. Livery. Do we have a shiny paint job? Preferably something in calico. I don't see anything in calico. Oh, that's cool.
Did you name it yet?
No, what I'm going to name it after, gonna name it after KoKoMo.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you had.
No, but I will. I definitely will. We're going to name it after KoKoMo's.
Yes. Pokemons?
KoKoMo.
KoKoMo.
Yeah, she's the kitty that died a few weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just not getting around to naming a ship after her. Yeah, it sucks.
But yeah, Pagan's all about them Pokemons.
Fucking A, who doesn't like Pokemons? I was looking for something that may look kind of like KoKoMo's colors, and I am not... Whoa, that doesn't look like...
They don't have some type of cat thing. There you go.
Yeah, doesn't that just reek of KoKoMo's? The neons? You want to travel to America? Hey, come out here and visit. You can see it's...
to Alaska.
Alaska?
That's
Ooh, I've heard it's pretty. I've heard it's pretty.
He said, I want to travel to Alaska, and you said, come on over.
Yeah. Well, I scanned it. I saw the A and the A on the end. And I just assumed it was America. America.
You're Alaska there.
You've been to Canada, but I've never been to America. 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 Okay, well, for now, we're going to use a faint scheme that we have access to. And I think we're going to go with... That's closer to KoKoMo's colors. Oh, I don't have access to that. Well, that sucks. Alright, Azure it is. We're going to run purples. Because we can. And I sat through FDev streams. So give me something for this.
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, Commander.
Are you streaming?
I am.
You're
streaming
on right now. I bet
Yep.
you're on.
I'm streaming Elite Dangerous.
I'm sorry. I never show up on time.
You're fired.
Yeah, I know.
So fired. Oh my gosh. What are we going
I
to do
just
with
got
you?
paid. I couldn't believe I got paid.
Yeah, they did the payouts lower now, so I'm just waiting for them to kick in.
I actually only just now unlocked that because I was already on the waiting for the old.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I had to break. I was 95 last.
Oh, that
I know,
sucks.
Right? Holy
Bastards.
shit! One more sub, huh? One more fucking sub. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Because it was like way more than I thought it was. So I still don't understand the math. Because the numbers,
I can never figure it out.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I can never. I'm
we
like,
just
cool.
gotta get you a big ass crazy subathon or something going on.
You know, I'll be honest with you. I would feel really guilty doing a subathon, and here's the reason.
Right?
Here's the reason. The reason why. Now, this is not passive aggressive by any means. Okay, so if that thought crosses your head, that is not intentional. That's not the way I think. But for me, it's like, okay, someone's going to pay $5 or $6 a month to watch my stream. Honestly, if you got a Prime sub to throw my way, hell yeah, chuck it here. I'm good with that. But if it's, if you've got a choice between
collecting somebody's Prime sub for 2 years, apparently.
But I mean, if somebody's got $5 or $6 and they're like, gee, should I spend this on Pagan's channel or should I pay it on a channel that's got better content? There's no question to it. Go.
Yeah.
Better content. Better content.
Yeah.
Go.
For sure.
Because for me, it's more about I play a game and we talk. I love that. I love the fact that we're playing a game and we're talking, we're having a conversation, and it's a community. I mean, I'm not streaming to get rich. I mean, if I was, fail. Big fail.
Yeah, but if you're also if you're streaming to give back, then you should make make that a big point. Like every hype train science is like, so all of this goes into the stream, like the products that we look at and print for you, and or getting stuff for the school visits, because they print stickers and hand out amber and stuff at schools around the New Jersey area.
Yeah, but that's going to have a wider impact. I mean, the charity that Mrs. B and I support are much narrower band.
Yeah, I know, but you're still amazing. No, Sliver. Rawr.
I know Silver's in there too. He's like, spend it on the bird. She needs the food, right? Don't we all?
Thank you, Sliver. I appreciate it. I got the 52 packs of oats, so thank you.
52 packs of oats?
Yep, 52 packs of oats from Sliver. Purchased from Australia and shipped from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Oh shit! That's awesome.
Yay, they arrived.
You gotta send us a picture of these oats. I want to see what Australian oats look like.
No. They're shipped from Colorado. It just it was on my Amazon wish list. I'm just saying that Sliver bought, like, they were paid for in Australia. And then instead of like shipping them up from Roseville, which could have taken an hour, they sent them from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Oh,
I don't know. It's just yeah, they totally arrived.
Cool deal. Yeah, rare indeed. Very, very cool of you, Silver. Thanks for supporting our friend. I appreciate that.
Rar.
Right, rar. Okay, shield generator. What do you have? I forgot to look for shield generators.
Yes, Sliver is beyond amazing. Did you get a chance to look at that? What even was it? Is it a spooky meter?
There was a spooky meter, and we could change the verbiage on it.
To naughty.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it and then amend it to work in StreamerBot's language, because you do it a little different.
If you just tell Sliver what to look for, Sliver will figure it out. Sliver is very.
Oh, that came from Silver or Sliver. Oh wow! Well, thank you, Sliver. I appreciate it. I haven't sat down with StreamerBot open to look at it and go, okay, here's the code for this. Here's the code for StreamerBot. I need to change this to this and change a $sign to this. Yeah, I use something called StreamerBot. And the verbiage is a little different. So, like, to reference the user variable, it's %user, all lowercase %. And there's a way that you use the raw command, and you have to tell it, okay, parse everything that the user typed in and segregate this part and direct the input here. So I'll have to look at it. Okay. I shall persevere.
I'm just saying, Sliver's the guy that wrote all the.
So what you're saying is Silver is a genius, in other words. Cool. Gotcha. Good to know that. Sliver, I've heard you're a genius.
Yes.
They don't have a Super Cruise that says, oh my gosh, whatever will I do? Okay. So what am I missing here? I am missing a frame shift boosters. You have the ass of a genie. Yes. Sliver has the ass. Apparently Sliver has the ass of a genie.
Oh.
Does that mean it's gaseous, or does that mean it's to die for? Because we could take that comment a variety of ways.
Or stuck in a bottle.
Oh, phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty living space.
Yep.
It's genius. You don't like manga jokes?
Generally, the gif that comes up when I get a new sword somewhere.
Right. Kevin, I avoid discussing the topic of politics when I'm streaming. Because no matter what you say, someone is going to get pissed off. Someone's going to agree with you, maybe, but someone's definitely going to get pissed off. So that's a topic I don't discuss. You're certainly entitled to have your own political views and opinions, just like we all are, but
they've been
I don't
going
discuss them.
Off in the channel the whole time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just ignore it, and I'm like, whatever. That's
okay.
You got a right to speak your opinion.
Like, there's Twitch commands I can employ, sir. I have a sword.
You have a sword. Careful, Kevin. She has a sword. Do not anger the bear. She has a sword. I don't know how she holds it with no opposable thumbs, but she has a sword. Right.
Have you not seen the bear juggling the nunchuck vlog?
I'm sorry, the what?
Yeah, here, hold on, I'll get you. I got you covered. It'll be in memes and pictures. I just have to scroll a little bit and let it load. There it goes. Yeah. Here you go.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna plagiarize this content. We're showing this. Whoever created it, congratulations. I'm happy for you. I need to make this pop up when you say "rar."
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Bear chucks. This is gonna have to play when Claire Bear does "rar."
It's such a happy bear.
We have to make this happen. Okay, ship ID. This is gonna be PLG dash. I don't remember. We'll just say 007. Fuck it. There we go. Yay! Renamed. Okay. So now we need to find us a frameshift booster. Dunk, dunk, dunk. A 5H frameshift booster, please. And a advanced docking computer. Find them, please. And we are in Gertrude. G-E-R-T. Gertrude. Wow, 65 light years, really? Jeez, how about just their FS booster? It doesn't really make it any better. Quiyamsi? Diagondry?
Diagondry?
Diagondry. We know there's good shit in Diagondry, and Ron says that there's a materials trader there. So I think we're going to make our way to Ray's Gateway. We must go to Ray's Gateway. All right. So here and oop. I didn't look at the hard points while I was here because I'm a nitwit. Because you're a nitwit, sir, and that's why. I'm going to have to start farming engineering materials here soon.
Uh-oh.
Because I don't have enough to do the engineering I need to do, and I'm really not looking forward to that. I got to be truthful with you. Point defense. Yes, please. I'm not going to be running cargo and have to worry about hatchbreaker limbits. We shall shoot them. Shoot them all. Mm-mm-mm. Yay. Okay. So, did I upgrade the power? I believe I did. I upgraded the thrusters and the frameshift drive. Can we do any engineering on this shit at all? Probably not. That would help. Any kind of boost on the FSD would help. Oh yeah, we can do that. Nice. Wow. That was a good roll. I like that. Energy and minimize pain. Aw, Sliver, I'm sorry to hear that. What kind of pain do you deal with, Sliver? I'm getting some good rolls tonight. Alright, we gotta do this one again. I don't have what I need to do the chemical distillery thingy. That should help, though. That'll definitely help. Okay, engines. Do we have anything that we can modify? Yes, we do. Nice.
Whoa.
It was only a couple of hours, just happened to me while I was up streaming. And Sliver, thanks for bringing everybody in the other night. I appreciate that. This is a very small stream, and all the little stuff that may not seem like a big deal to you is a big deal to me. My average viewership for that stream was up to where it used to be a few months ago, and I was like, yay, that's encouraging, because I was starting to get pretty discouraged for a while there. I got to be truthful with you. Yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is. All right. We're going to boost our shields. Go, baby, go.
You gotta
Mm-hmm.
no, because you have a real life. See, that's your problem, Pagan, is that you actually function as an adult human in society. So it's hard to be a streamer.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, I have an awesome wife who's beautiful and intelligent, and I love spending time with her. So on the non-streaming nights, those are boo nights.
Yay.
And those are jealously guarded.
I don't know how Balint does it. He's 7 days a week. That guy is either powered by a star or is going to burn out, and I worry. But I think he's actually has infinite energy somewhere.
Okay. Okay. Multi-cannons. Do we have what we need to engineers? We can engineer the multi-cannons a little bit. Let's focus on the beam weapons first, because those are the big heat generators. That's a big heat generator, sir. Go, baby, go. All right. Nope, no heat dispersion plate, so we can't go any further on that one. But we can go with the size 3Cs and up those a little bit. Let's do that. Nice. I wish when you went back, it took you back to beam lasers. Like, oh, the next one in the list. Let's do this. Instead, you got to go back and then go back in.
Yeah. She could tag planets you've already scanned in a system.
Now, why would you want to be efficient? Jeez, Claire Bear, come on. I don't know. Maybe the next iteration of Elite will be better.
Ay, ay, ay.
I really hope there's another iteration of Elite. I hope they take a little bit of time off, recharge their batteries, and then attack it. Be like, what's the next version of Elite gonna be like?
Yeah.
You know? Alright, I think we're gonna wait on the armor until I know what I'm doing for armor. So beam lasers we did. We have not done multi-cannons yet. Let's spend a little bit of sulfur on the multi-cannons, because why not? That's free, and we mine the shit out of that.
Elite needs the equivalent of a Star Kitty paint job.
Fucking A, they do. They seriously do. They'd make a lot of money with a Star Kitty paint job. They really would. Think of the overlap between internet geeks and cat lovers. Hello?
And they wouldn't, and I mean, not necessarily just the pink one either, you know? I mean, man, I think a black cat paint job would be awesome.
Put little cat ears on the front of it?
Are there cats in Elite Dangerous?
There should be. If there's not, there should be.
They had a limited edition Star Kitten paint job on a ship that was, think Hello Kitty. You know?
Yeah, the Star Citizen did it, and they're extremely rare and extremely cherished. Wow, that was a pretty good roll, actually. Okay. I think we are done almost all the engineering that we can currently do without going to see what's her face? Damn it, I can't think of what her damn name is now. Felicity.
Yep. Farseer.
Yep, Felicity Farseer. Alright, so let's go into the galactic map and see what our range looks like now. We're going to Ray Gateway, not a gateway, Ray Gateway. And see how many long-ass jumps it's going to take us. You know, this is going to sound really odd, but I kind of have a nostalgic moment where I want to take a Type 6 and fly back and forth in that system that's got Hutton Orbital in it.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, the one where it's like 40 minutes one way to go back.
Yep.
I made so much money just farming that.
Nice.
Nice. Ron was there, Chatty was there. I mean, it was like, hey, what am I doing? And they were like, you can do it. And I was just grinding courier missions and small cargo hauling missions.
Nice. Right on.
Ship restraints retracted. Clear for departure.
Power to shields.
Of course.
Docking speed.
Thrusters for bridge observation.
Oh, she doesn't do it. I thought that was a command in HCS to get you at a certain speed. I guess not. Get clear and jump.
Afterburner is engaged. Preparing for jump.
I see the political discussion suddenly went poof, huh?
I missed the political discussion.
It wasn't that much. You could scroll up, I'm sure.
Course adjustment.
Yeah.
I really don't care.
I don't take the bait. I don't take the bait.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that's all it is.
All systems check out.
It's like, oh, let's troll. Let's not.
Comply.
Yeah.
53 bodies.
That's a lot of bodies. Engage jump drive.
As you wish.
No, she's rolling on her side now.
Jumping to next system. Completing system scan. Stand by.
Let's see what we got. I should probably jump the carrier out there to meet me.
Your attention for a moment.
Dag laundry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how it looks once I get the FS booster on this thing.
If it's hard.
Yeah, right? There were a lot of carriers on that thing. Oh my
It's a
god.
popular spot.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scanning now.
Half a tank already. Man, she's just eating through the fuel.
Big ass ship.
Yeah. She's a gas guzzler.
Hmm.
It's the town car.
Right.
I almost didn't put a big size fuel scoop on. I thought I might save some cargo room. It put like a 3 on it. I'm glad I didn't.
5 at least.
I think I put a 4 or a 5 on it. I have to look. We can look while it's fuel scooping. She's parked in a pretty good spot right now. Four. 4A. Yeah. I wouldn't want to go any smaller on a ship this size.
Nope.
Because most of the time when I need it's when I'm running cargo and I'm like, okay, I got to run 80, I got to run 100 light years. The longer you spend scooping, the more likely you are to get interdicted.
Yep.
Well, that wasn't too bad. I should have timed how many jumps, or counted how many jumps it was.
Voice attack window ought to tell you.
Let me see. Four jumps.
Scanning for information.
There you go, on sneakers. Oh, Nigel came out of his room twice today.
Yeah.
On his own. Yep. He's been bunking in the laundry room. Mrs. B took a tote and put it in there with a blanket on top, and it's low enough where he can get up there because his back knees don't work very well, so he has to kind of reach a back leg up there and kind of pull himself up.
Right.
So it's high enough where he can get up there, without too much strain. But, I mean, low enough where he can get up there without too much strain, but high enough where he has a good vantage point and he feels safe. Because Nigel likes to be high.
Right.
Right? He's a stoner cat. But, we've been leaving the laundry room door open so that he can come and go as he pleases. And twice today, he came out on his own to be like, hey, how's it going? And then Boots walks up to him, gets, I want to say maybe about 6 or 7 inches away, and he's real calm. And they check each other out, and then Nigel walks by, and Boots kind of sniffs his ass. And then that's it. So I'm like, okay, this is good steps. This is steps in the right direction.
Right on.
Because Nigel's the type of cat who needs a lot of attention. He needs a lot of cuddles, especially from other cats. So if he can just be out with them, that will help him.
Right.
So I would love it if he would start coming in here at night when I stream and be like, hey, Dad, I want a treat.
Damn it. Think my limpet got lost.
Damn limpets.
About doggone time.
Hey, Sneakers.
Just glad I'm leaving your ass here.
Right? What you doing, baby? Now, I keep talking about the next iteration of Elite Dangerous. I mean, I would love it if the next iteration had the type of interaction that Star Citizen and No Man's Sky have, where, oh, there's a planet, you can go land on it. I mean, it may not be a good idea to land on it, but you can land on it. You know, like, ooh, that was a mistake, or how am I going to get back off of this thing? You know.
Yeah.
But having that freedom, because there's a lot of planets that I would like, ooh, I want to go check that out.
Yeah.
Request stocking.
Icy bodies. You can't land on icy bodies, right?
Something to do with the atmosphere and with the wait a minute. Where's the mail slot? There it is. Something to do with the atmospheric pressure is how they explained it.
Yeah.
And sadly, some of the ones that I really, really, really want to land on and go check out, I can't.
I can lower the
You know, power to shields. You know, like obviously Soul. You know, ELWs. I mean, who doesn't want to go to an ELW?
Yep. Yep.
But, you know, with the progress that's being made on,
Restrict speed to 100 meters per second.
oh, kiss my ass. He's like, restrict your speed to 100 meters per second. Now, yeah, right. But you know, with all the progress they're making on, generation, you know, with procedural generation and landscapes.
Oh, Roger.
Yeah, the next iteration of Elite Dangerous could be a very beautiful thing.
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
Thanks for not giving me a fine for speeding. Appreciate that. I was totally speeding. Come on, give me a frame shift booster. I need a frame shift booster. See, I would love to be able to just walk around inside something like this.
Right.
What? I was pretty sure I could buy... Maybe... Now, you buy them the way you normally buy them, right?
What?
The boosters?
Boosters?
Yeah, Guardian frameship boosters.
Oh.
Raise gateway diagondry.
Sorry, I have no idea. Material, not the
Oh,
same place
shit.
you find the materials trader, maybe.
Oh,
It's from
shit.
the under contacts, the special person that you can buy it from, you know? Kind of like a material trader, but a
Yeah, but I thought-
merchant that deals in that alien technology stuff or whatnot, right?
Yeah, but I thought once you had it unlocked, you could just buy them like you buy everything else, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, because it's a module. I've got them unlocked already. Let me look for this thing while I'm here.
I haven't bought one in a long time.
Right? Because, I mean, when I got access to them, like, how many of these do I think I'm going to need?
I'll take 50.
Right? If only I would have bought that many, I'd be fine. Got it. Cool. All right. So our cargo capacity now, 388 tons, which is decent. I mean, we could go higher if we took a hit on our shields. But I don't want to take a hit on my shields. I want my shields to be nice and strong. Okay. So apparently I need to go somewhere else. I need to go to Seddon Terminal in I can't pronounce it. Yamasali, whatever. Don't know. It's not here. That's the irrelevant part.
See, I tell you what, if you're struggling for passwords for websites, Elite is a great source of passwords.
Right?
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
I had to put a password in for something the other day, and when I copied and pasted, I forgot to copy from my password manager, so it had, when I pasted, it was from Elite, and I was like, that would be a good password, but I'll never friggin' remember it.
Yeah.
I couldn't even remember how to spell it.
That's
Technology broker. Here we go. Technology broker. Okay. Plasma generator. You have insufficient resources. What do I need? I need Guardian Obelisk. 16 Obelisk data? Fuck me running. I need 2 Guardian weapon blueprint fragments for the plasma charger. Guardian module reinforcement. Shard cannon. Holy cow, that's a lot of technology components. Bloody hell. Jeez, this is nuts. At least 1 weapon component or 1 Guardian blueprint. I could get this one if I farmed the obelisk data, which isn't that hard to get. But I don't know that I'd actually use it. The shard cannon, I probably would. I don't know if it's really worth it. Material trader, yay! Okay. So I guess I look for what I want and then select the trade, right?
Let me look.
I've never done this.
The first one you click will be what you need, and then you click what you want to trade it for.
So as you click one of the higher grade ones, it'll highlight what you can trade into it, right?
Ideally,
Mm-hmm.
you want to trade on something on the same line
Mm-hmm.
to get the best return ratio.
Okay.
Does that make? All right, like
yeah, the lower
click
grade
on.
of. Yeah.
All right, click on the anomalous FSD telemetry. Just click it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a delay. All right, now click like strange wake solution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the little box will come up and it'll show you what you get for trading. See, click to the right
Oh.
to go see if you give them 1, you receive 3. Okay, now click
Mm-hmm.
cancel and go down a level and try and do it and see what the trade thing. Well, it's in the top left corner of the thing, honestly. You don't really need to click on it, but
Okay.
quick
So
cancel.
one.
If you look in the top left
Okay.
corner, you trade 1, you get 3. We're down there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you're trading 2 and you're getting 1.
So the top one's what I give, and the bottom is what I get.
Yeah.
Okay.
For what you have selected right now.
Gotcha.
And now if you go back up to the one you got selected and you click it again, it'll cancel it and you can pick another one.
So the big number is how much I have?
Yeah, you have 155 of those.
Okay.
Ideally, you want to trade down.
Yeah.
Because like if that one you have 155 of, if you try going to a grade 5, I mean, it would be like, we need more than you can tote. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I'm seeing this. I give 2 and I get 27 on that one. I give. Yeah, this gets nuts.
But it's, you know, this is encoded materials, which, all right, if you go out to Jameson, you're going to get adaptive encryptors capture, which is a grade 5. And right now you're maxed out at them at 100 and you're maxed out to the one below it at 150. So ideally the thing to do would be to trade those 2 for what you need and then go back out to Jameson and farm another 100, another 150 and come back and trade them for what you need and keep doing that until you have everything you need.
Gotcha.
Because you know there's that one place where you can get those typical encryptions and the adaptive encryptors. You can get them every time.
Yeah, and just farm it again and again and again and again.
Yep. I didn't say it was fun, but I mean, it's, you know.
Okay. So I would need to look and see what do I need to do my engineering and then say, okay, I have this. Let me trade for what I need and then go farm it and do it again, farm it and do it again.
Yeah, you don't run any engineer?
No, haven't really done a lot of engineering. Go ahead.
You can run ED engineer. And then you can go in there and click the blueprints that you want. And it'll automatically show you what all you have. But you can click what you want, and then it'll make you a shopping list. You know, ooh, you need 3 of these, 2 of these, 1 of them.
Gotcha. So here I need, well, that's a material, so I'd have to go farm that at like Dab's Hope. But data main wake exceptions, yeah. Or a materials trader that does in the physical materials. This guy's doing encoded, right?
Well, all right. First off, for the raw mats, you, as a miner, you should have 1 million of them, but you may have very little of some of them. So your best bet's always to go to a material trader every once in a while that does raw and trade down the ones you're full on. You know, never go mining full because you're leaving mats out there, you know? So trade to the ones that you're not full on and, you know, so that while you're out there mining, you're picking them up without having to go hunting for them, you know? And then for the data, the easiest way is to go to Jameson. I mean, bam. And then for the materials, these high grade things are awesome. You know, I mean, I just got 100 military grade alloys, you know, in, I don't know, 20 minutes. And those are grade 5, which I'll go trade for all the little things that I need.
So, chemical distillery. This guy's not going to have chemical distillery. Because there's different type of traders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy is a data trader.
So I need an actual physical
chemical
material.
Distillery is going to be a... And from where you're at, there should be, I mean, you'd have to look on an REDDB, but there should be one within a jump from there, I believe. From Rate Gateway. I think there's one like 18 light years from there or something like that.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, we'll check it out. I'm gonna go get this FS booster. And then... that will be most of what I had to do for this session.
Detach confirmed. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
I haven't really been sleeping well lately.
Shall I prepare the ship for jump?
In a moment.
As you wish. Afterburners. Maxing engines. Max engines. Distancing. Stand by.
Crew command roster. Crewman Kate.
Engaging crews.
Take off stations.
Might carrier the notable human signal?
That is all.
Aye, Commander. Crew have been assigned to stations.
Actually, that didn't seem to work at all. Crew command roster. Crewman Kate.
At your disposal, Commander.
Take off stations.
Leaving system. That's affirmative, Commander. Hull integrity within limits. All other systems are fine.
That is all.
Temperatures are at an acceptable level. Standing by. Except you. Cool as a cucumber.
Got a little bit confused, I guess, because I was in the middle of an action.
Cartography updated.
Set. I'm gonna go to set.
I'm going to Paranagaragarek.
Okie dokie.
That sound fun.
It sounds like a medical treatment.
Drinking, possibly both. I recommend you use
P-U-R-U-N-G-U-R-A.
Oh, shit. Wow, that's a tight binary system.
Yeah.
Didn't think I'd ever say that on the air.
Sick.
Oh, crap.
Jeez. Wow, I mean, those are really, really close together. Jeez. Their exclusion zones are almost overlapping.
That was almost bad. I tabbed over to the Discord window and I jumped and I come out and my joysticks didn't work because I was on a different window.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good thing.
Almost face planted the star.
Ta-da!
Getting a little warm.
Yeah, I'll bet. Disengage, Super Cruise.
Drives disengaging. Nicely done.
Delay Papa Lima Golf. Federal Flight Control welcomes you. Please submit a docking request before entering the station.
Request docking.
Seeking permission.
Landing permission granted.
This should help.
Land on pad 02. Docking assist enabled. Approach is clear.
Yeah, I'm a Duke.
Oh, yeah.
A Duke and a post commander.
Mm-hmm. 56% of the way through post.
Maintenance.
Contact. Ship secured.
All right.
Still waiting
Shout
for
me
that
if you need me.
sweet, sweet alliance rank.
Right? They just abandoned that or what?
Was it actually in the works?
I have no. I mean, it seems kind of weird that there'd be nothing for Alliance, but there's a hell of a grind for the other two.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're the independent. They pledged to not
Alliance is just so
decide.
happy to have you. You don't
Yeah,
need to grind
yeah,
that with us.
exactly. You want Anaconda?
Sign your name right here. Sign your name right here.
Mm-hmm.
BRB.
What the fuck? All right. Tell me I am misreading this here. Let me just check it again. Make sure. Maybe I'm just a fucking moron here. 5H Guardian FSD booster. Said in terminal. Last checked 37 minutes ago. I don't understand. Oh, it's a military compartment. No wonder. Okay. That makes sense. I'm like, what the fuck? What's better, module reinforcement or hull reinforcement? I guess hull would keep everything safe that's inside. Alright, we're going to get a couple more of these and have them transfer to the carrier. Oh, I guess I have to store it first. What a lame mechanic.
Yeah, they should make it where you can just buy them and have them shipped.
Right? I said you have to store it and then buy more. Okay, so it gives me 1 extra. Size 5. We'll do 1 more. Just in case I wind up needing it. Store. And let's make sure. Hey, Grumpy, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate it. We have 2 bears in the same time.
I was going to say we're being taken over. Where's Yogi?
That's twice the bears. Grumpy, I hope you're having a good day. Right? Definitely rawr. All's well, man. Just getting the new PC. Ooh, cool. Congrats on the new PC. This is the part where you brag about your new PC, in case you were wondering. It's the obligatory bragging.
I got a Packard Bell.
Nah, Gateway, buddy. Gateway.
You remember Packard Bell? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, I do, actually.
Remember when they got sued for using used parts?
I don't remember that, actually.
Oh, yeah. They were using used parts in new PCs.
Oofda. That is not good. You're getting 100 FPS on Star Citizen. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome, man. You just have a really nice GPU.
And processor.
Mm-hmm, for that matter. You running 11th gen or 12th gen? Or it could be AMD, I guess, for that matter. How far are we from my carrier? Hmm, 95 light years, not that far away. AMD Proc and GeForce 3080 Ti. Cool. Nice. It's very nice. Alright, so we need to get to the carrier and transfer our stuffs.
Bum, bum, bum.
Not sure the specs due to my son gave it to me. He said he was going to go get food and then bloop, disappeared.
Well, he must be sitting at Red Lobster or something, huh?
Must be. Well, Grumpy, I am glad you got a new system, buddy. I really am. And 100 frames in Star Citizen, that's no small feat. That is no small feat. See, I should be able to load those extra modules in cargo containers here.
Taking the hobbits to Isengard. God. Not taking the hobbits to Isengard. God.
Hey, Pegan. Oh, wow. That's cool.
I mean, you can get a nice CPU for selling your soul to the devil.
I guess some people can. Mine must have been too used.
And all I got was a bologna sandwich and a Coca-Cola.
Did it have peanuts in it, though?
Yep.
See, there you go.
That's the selling point.
Yeah, peanuts in your Coca-Cola. Does anyone... I wonder if anybody else... I mean, if any other parts of the country do that.
No.
Okay, must be a southern thing.
Really?
You guys don't put peanuts in your Coca-Cola? I'm being completely serious. Okay, all right. Go get you a bottle Coke. Get a bottle of Coca-Cola. Thank you, Vegan. I appreciate that. Go get you a bottle of Coca-Cola, open a bag of salted peanuts, and pour them in the Coca-Cola.
Drink some of the Coca-Cola first. You got to make room.
Well,
and
yep.
it will fizz a little
I mean,
bit.
we shouldn't have to explain this to you. It's basic displacement here, but yeah.
Well,
For those
I
of
mean,
you who have never done it.
If they're still back in the Ice Age where they're holding a bag of nuts in one hand and a Coke in the other, and they ain't figured to put the two together, you know.
That's fair point. That's a fair point, Ron. That's a very fair point.
The advanced South. Oh my goodness.
What are you talking about? What is so funny about putting the two things together?
I
You eat a
don't know.
bologna sandwich. Do you have the bread in one hand and the bologna in the other? No, you put them together.
Southern version of boba tea. Could be vegan. I don't know, but
No idea what boba
Claire
tea
Bear's
is.
gonna have a stroke if we don't stop. Be like, oh wow. I'd have to look up boba tea, though. I have to be honest with you, vegan. I'll have to look that up. I'm not familiar.
Tapioca balls.
Systems are at optimal levels. Ready for exit?
I'm pretty sure, like, the tapioca's right.
Completing system scan.
Or if you want to be fancy, you can have cashews instead of peanuts.
Now those taste awesome. Oh my god. Cashews actually work in Pepsi too because they're sweet. They're slightly sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, Majestic's back. We were just talking about you, Majestic. It's been a long day. I have not slept well. I have not slept well.
Oh my goodness.
Majestic, honest to God, have you ever put peanuts in your Coca-Cola?
No. I've never heard anyone do that before.
What?
Thank you. Thank
Oh
you.
my God. You people ain't lived.
Well, this
Might be
is
just a Florida thing.
Still 4 hours.
No, it's not a Florida thing. I'm telling you.
Exit destination confirmed.
I'm going to prove to you that it's not a Florida thing. Give me a second here.
2, 1.
Peanuts and Coca-Cola. I grew up hearing about peanuts and Coca-Cola.
Okay.
I've lived in Florida and Georgia, and I know they do it in at least both places. Ron's in the Carolinas, and I know they do it there.
I mean, I've heard people putting peanuts in, like, beer and shit, but that's it.
No, peanuts and Coke. Open a Coke Classic, drink a little bit, put your peanuts in there.
Amazing.
Tastes awesome. It tastes awesome.
Oh, it's
Okay. Here's one a little more unusual, but it's
More unusual.
yeah, more unusual. But in my part of the country, it was considered something really nice to do. Yep. Okay, cool. So your dad did it. He was from Colorado. Anyone ever put their cornbread in buttermilk?
Yeah. Of course.
No, vegan. It's the peanuts have their own flavor. It's not so much about the salt. It's just about the flavor of the peanuts. But cornbread and buttermilk, oh my God, that's good eating. I'm telling you.
Yeah. You can put a little onion in it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Onion is awesome in cornbread. What's the other thing that we do in the South? Root beer floats. Come on. Surely you guys have done a root beer float.
That's not weird. That's not weird at all.
Why is that not weird? I mean, you took one thing and stuck it in another thing, and it's not weird. But peanuts
You know what?
and
Okay.
Coke.
You know what goes really good in your spilt grease? Fire.
Yeah.
Another thing, like fucking
Just stick
potato,
one
Request
thing with
docking.
another
French
thing.
fry, or Wendy's
Requesting
fries,
docking
and
bay.
fucking. a
Okay, now
milkshake.
see, that's more of a West Coast thing because I know
That's
many
fucking
people who
weird.
like that. Yeah, but I mean I think that's a little more widespread than peanuts in the Coke.
Yeah.
Now, does it have to be Coke? Can it be any cola? What about RC?
Coke
Huh?
is better because Coke's sweeter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. RC doesn't have I'll be honest with you, RC has kind of it's a different flavor from Coke Classic.
Yes, yeah, I'm not even a fan
Okay, here we go.
of colas in general. So
Story.
RC's not as sweet.
Fuck off. The story goes that Coca-Cola and Peanuts. No, not you. It was the ad. It was the ad.
Yeah, right.
I don't want no fucking ads. Okay, I'm gonna refresh the page and prove to you what I was talking about. All right. Of course, it won't come up now. The story goes the Coca-Cola Peanuts combination originated in the 1920s. Hard-working blue-collar workers who did not have easy access to wash their hands during breaks didn't want to get their snacks dirty, so they would dump them in a Peanuts Coke bottle. Dump their peanuts into the Coke bottle. A daily staple drink, of course it was, is full of caffeine and sugar. Here we go. Was a daily staple drink. Yep. Oh, yeah. From Georgia all the way up to Virginia. It was especially popular in the Appalachian region. Hello, Pagan. See, this is, here we go, right here. This is why I said fuck off.
It's Mountain Dew.
It's really good with Mountain Dew, too. I've not tried it with Mountain Dew. I've not tried it with Mountain Dew. Country recipes. Okay. All right.
You want me to tell you what's really awesome in Mountain Dew?
What's that?
Smirnoff Citrus Twist Vodka.
Oh, well, yeah.
I've not tried that, actually.
Oh, that.
Oh, man,
yeah.
it is. It is
the
awesome.
Citrus Twist good?
It's quite honestly, I mean, I have had my wife come in there and start drinking my Mountain Dew and not even know that it had the vodka in it, you know?
Oh, snap. Okay, okay.
There you go, Fegan. There was an advert that popped up on the screen.
Ron.
No, this is for Fegan, because Fegan asked about cornbread.
No, but Ron.
What?
Spiking drinks, Ron.
Ron definitely partakes of the fruit of the vine.
Drink, I mean, you know,
Fegan, it could be the other way around that she's getting him drunk. I mean, this is cornbread. This is cornbread. It's good. It's really, really good, especially when you make it. When Mrs. B makes it, she puts a little bit of sugar in the mix, and I'm telling you, that's fucking awesome. Put a little butter on it. God almighty, it's good shit. If you buy the little boxes of cornbread mix, Jeffy cornbread mix. All right, for those of you who don't know,
good. They're so good.
All right, there you go.
Like 79 cents.
Yep. So you buy one of these and you follow the instrucciones. Add a little bit of sugar to the mix, and it will taste awesome. There you are. I've never had it with sour cream, but I'm not a big sour cream kind of guy. For me, I'm happy just to put some butter on top of it, and Bob's your uncle. I'm good to go. It's good with honey, too. I've had it with honey. Po folks, I would order cornbread and then ask for honey and put a little honey over it. I'm telling you, it's good shit.
Well, I mean, cornbread's just bread, you know, and I mean,
yeah.
Where I'm from, you have bread.
Maybe your cornbread's just bread.
Well, it's just a form of bread. I mean, you know, and where I'm from, you have bread with every meal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And you use the cornbread to sop up the juices, you know, from you.
Cornbread's really good with
chili
oh yeah, I was gonna say chili. It's really good. I like when she makes chili, I'll take the cornbread and I'll crumble it up. Not powder, but just small crumbles, and I'll put it in the chili and mix it in. Oh man, that's good shit. That is some good shit. Trust me on the peanuts and Coke thing. Give it a try. You might be surprised.
Well, see, the funny thing is I don't care for Coke.
Me neither.
But Coke and peanuts is good, and if I'm drinking Crown and Coke, I drink Coke. Because Coke's sweeter than Pepsi, and it just...
Yep.
It works. And funny enough, Crown Roll and RC doesn't work together as good as you'd think. You'd think CR and RC would just be the ultimate, but no.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's not.
They don't taste the same.
The Coke's just super sweet, and that works.
Wait a minute. Why do I have a This must have been a community goal or something. Must have been a community goal. Something I
What do
can
you
figure.
got?
A pre-engineered power plant? That means I can engineer it again, right?
I don't know. There was some of them that could be double engineered and some of them that couldn't. And all that shit gets complicated.
Yeah, I don't devote that kind of brain power into this game. I got to be truthful with you.
Well, there was some that you could, but then some of them you can't. How do you know? I don't know.
There. Interesting. I have bean. Wow, I have 2 of these. Why the hell do I have so many of these? Sell it. I don't need that many.
$32.80 for a single SRV pulse paint.
Oofta.
You should
Almost buy your own ship for that much.
Yeah, some of
The
this
base colors are $460.
$3A power plant or a 3A pre-engineered power plant. I think we're going to sell the 3A power plant because we have 2 of them. You can only have so many modules too. That's a problem. You can only have so many.
You can have a lot though.
Yeah, like 120, I think, isn't it?
I think they upped it.
Did they?
I think with Odyssey they did.
Oh. Oh, 200. Wow, look at that. We can have 200 now. Okay, good to know. Bye. You can't remove the engineering from thrusters, can you? To get the materials back? Oh, you can. You remove all effects of the modification, including experimental effects. Hello?
Again, with the questions.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I think we made it angry. I can't click any buttons. Really? Elite Dangerous?
Huh.
Yeah, I can't click any buttons. It's just like, no! That was a mistake, huh? There it is. There it is.
Okay.
Woo! I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Modifications. Back. Bye. Okay, we have shield cell banks, multi-cannons. Man, there's way too much shit here. Way too much shit. Frame shift drive, 4 A's. Keep 1 just in case we need it. We fill maintenance. Because, I mean, eventually I might wind up turning this thing into a Anaconda. There we go. 16 minutes, they'll be here. Yay, we did it. Okay. Yep, that's my alarm. Okay. Oh, that's what I meant to check and see if I had a vehicle hangar I could throw in this thing. Just for grinsies. Can't search, can you?
In Odyssey, you can do more stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 4G. I have a vehicle. Well, that's a vehicle hangar, but I don't have a fighter hangar, I don't think. Let me see. Because I believe I've got a guy that I've hired and been paying money, but I haven't really used him much. I should put his ass to work. Here it is, fighter hangar right there. So is there a smaller size fighter hangar that only has one? Like a size 4 maybe, or a size 5?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
The fighter hangars, is there a size smaller than 6 that only has one bay?
Yeah, the 4. I think they're the same sizes as the planetary hangars.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay.
So the 6 is getting you 2?
Yeah, 6D
yeah, I think
gets you
there's
2.
a 4 then. I think there's a 4.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Right, because that's what's on... Let's see. I have a size 4 planetary on this thing, I think.
Yeah, the planetary, I think, is size 2 and size 4, isn't it?
Are they 2 and 4? Oh, shoot.
I think.
Planetary vehicle hangar 2G. Yeah, okay. Well, shoot. Are you checking EDDB or you want me to...
No. I'm not going to buy it tonight. It's midnight. I was just checking to see what I might do on my next session for Elite Dangerous.
Do you have a target, or would you like to raid somebody with a Linux tag?
Ooh.
I know, right? They seem to be building a turn-based RPG.
Why don't we stick to Elite Dangerous if we've got somebody doing Elite? Because we've got some people in here that are watching Elite, and I don't usually see unless I'm doing Elite. So let's just keep it going with Elite.
Linux tag.
I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Fegan, it was good to see you again. I know you're quiet, but I hope you're doing well. I know you've been very busy. And Sliver, thanks for coming in and being awesome. I appreciate it. Canada lurking. I love it. Oh, no. Sliver, don't worry about it. It's good. This is a very chill stream, and I fully recognize that there are people who come in and lurk and just listen to the conversation and do other shit. I totally get that. I am working on stuff to add for... Right, Vegan? Absolutely. Lurk all you want. There's actually a special lurk command that's supposed to fire off if you do the lurk. It's supposed to be a little animation that plays on the screen. Yeah, there you go. Your little icon kind of pokes in. It's a 5E? Okay.
Or something. They're 5, 6, and 7s.
Sliver, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's a very chill stream here. See, whenever you lurk, it's supposed to do your little icon.
Sliver. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's the it's one of the things that VR Flad did.
You have an overproduced stream, sir. I love it. Show me. Yes. Awesome.
See? Whenever you do it, it just takes your icon, it pops it in from the left or right or the top. But actually, I didn't do that at all. VR Flad did that. I mean, if you're running StreamerBot, you go to YouTube. There's cats are having zoomies. There's a guy in there called VR Flad, and he will show you how to do that step by step by step. So he's the genius. I just copied his shit. But I am working on some commands that'll be just for VIP. So like, if you're a VIP, you get access to do any of the sound effects. It doesn't cost you any points. And there's some commands that I'm working on for the subs. The people who use their Prime sub here will have something that they can do. They can do, like, I think it's sub flex or flex, but eventually it's going to be a randomized thing. Right now it's only one.
Flex that shit, girl.
So that's it for now, but later that'll be randomized, so it won't just be one thing. It'll be more than one. So we'll see. Yeah, you have the... What was the guy I'm rating? I'm sorry.
Oh, I working on it.
I can find somebody. If not, don't worry about it. Let's see. Following, let's go to categories, and we'll go to Elite Dangerous. We have Tenebus the Endless. Fresh Start. Which path should I choose? One viewer. We have BK Rambo. This guy's got a camera on. Maybe he's paying attention to the chat. Should we give him a chance? Shenanigans, Chat, and Friends? I can give him a chance. Random is good. Yeah. Random is definitely good.
Wait. Chill 2. Chill 2 is on TTXPTV. Elite Dangerous charity stream.
Yes, definitely. I told him I'd rate him. TTX. What?
XPTV. Tango Tango X-Ray. Papa Tango Victor.
That's all I need to know. Awesome. Thanks, folks, for coming in. I appreciate it. We're going to check out TTP. Yeah, me too, because they're doing a charity stream for St. Jude's. That's very cool in my book. So I appreciate you, Fegan, and everyone coming in. I really do, folks. I will be on Wednesday night. I don't know what I'm doing yet. So y'all have fun, and I will see you later.
Yeah.